What's up?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome to GZR Ground Zero Radio. Here we are live in the studio in Costa Mesa, California.
Yes, we are. We're back.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
It's Monday again. Boy, that was fast.
This is Michaela Compton, Mike Karen, and Tris Mahaffey in the house.
Hello.
Boom.
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 What's up, Mike? Tell us what's happening.
Not a lot. Oh,
He sounds so positive on that, didn't he?
happy National Cheeseburger Day, everybody.
Cheeseburger.
Fantastic, which I missed.
It's still early.
Okay.
It's still early here on the West Coast.
You can still have
you
your
go out there and
cheeseburger.
there's some great deals at your favorite cheeseburger places, even the places that aren't your favorites. But go and grab a cheeseburger and celebrate, everybody. Today in music history, back in 1978, this one hits home for us. WKRP in Cincinnati
Yes.
first aired. It was a TV series about a radio station that switches formats from easy listening to rock. Made its debut on CBS on this date in 1978.
Such a good show.
That was a fun show.
Yeah.
We can all relate to
You know
somebody
what?
on that show.
If we would have been thinking, we would have ran the bumper music from that show.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
There you go. And we'd be dropping turkeys out of helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great episode.
In 1983, Kiss made their first public appearance without their trademark makeup when they show up on MTV to promote their new album and single, Lick It Up.
That was a shocker. That made the news.
It really did.
Yeah.
Yep. Nobody expected.
It was a shocker.
Nobody
Yeah.
expected them. It was like them. Well,
Looking
yeah.
like human beings.
And nobody really knew what they looked like either.
Yeah.
Until that moment. Okay, some notable birthdays this week. One that we missed last week, yesterday. Happy belated birthday goes out to Steve Skins Greco from the original
Yes,
Striker
Mr.
Happy
Greco.
and Random Parade.
birthday
Yep.
to you.
And then today we have Frankie Avalon, Carrie Livgren of Kansas,
Wow.
and Keith Morris, everybody knows, the front man of Black Flag and Circle Jerks. Happy birthday to you folks. Tomorrow, Trisha Yearwood, Lita Ford, and one of my faves, singer-songwriter Paul Williams.
Oh, man.
Isn't
Yes.
he awesome?
Yeah. Wasn't he in Smoking the Bandit?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was. I guess he's also known as an actor, but
Yeah. Yep.
he was everywhere back then. Wrote songs for the Carpenters, all the great hits.
He was in Planet of the Apes, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I
It's
believe
worthy of note. Just saying.
it. Okay. Wednesday we got early happy.
Okay. Yep. I'm serious.
Okay. Wednesday, early happy birthday goes out to both Matt and Gunnar Nelson because they're twins. And Nuno Betancourt.
Oh, boy.
And Thursday, do you remember the 21st day of September? Happy early birthday goes out to Robin Wiener,
20%.
wife of Stryker frontman Ben Wiener.
Yes, Mr.
Happy
Ben Wiener.
Happy birthday, Robin. And Friday, happy birthday to Joan Jett and David Coverdale. And then Saturday, I kind of remember seeing him somewhere. Bruce Springsteen. Happy birthday to the boss. Bruce
Excellent.
The
Springsteen.
boss.
Okay.
You're not my boss.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
There's a story about that.
He's a
Because John Mellencamp, they were saying, was the real boss. But I'm just saying. I've heard that.
Okay.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm done.
You guys done?
Conspiracy
Go ahead.
theory.
Okay. And then we're sampling of local happenings this week. Not a whole lot. Tonight, the Pixies is at the Hollywood Bowl. And I got to mention that because Paz, the greatest bass playing lady out there, is playing with the Pixies. She was with all sorts of great acts throughout the years, but just one dynamic 4-string pounder. So I had to mention that.
4-string pounder.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Paz.
Oh, Paz.
Paz.
Oh, that went right by me.
No, P-A-Z.
I was thinking about cats. I'm
No,
sorry.
La Chantaine.
Yes.
Is her last name. Okay. Tuesday, we got the singer-songwriter showcase at Campus Jacks.
Yes.
And
Yep.
A friend of ours is playing there.
Yeah, so I hear.
Rob.
Yep, Rob Gallus.
Yes.
Rob?
Rob Gallus
Well,
is
have a great
playing a
show, Rob.
singer-songwriter night at Campus Jacks.
And then
What's up?
Thursday, we got Keiko Matsui at the Coach House. And then we got Cutworm over here across the street at the Wayfarer. And then we have a couple fresh music drops past few days. Heidi Merrill just released a new single titled Drink It Up,
Yes.
which we'll be sure and do. And
Yeah, and she just sang the national anthem, too, at this huge country fest thing over the weekend. Yay,
Awesome.
Heidi.
Yay. Or yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Hey. And then on Friday, Nick Sabia dropped a new song, Wearing Down.
Nick.
So another friend of the show, Nick. So
Very cool.
yeah, that's the news.
All right. Wonderful job, Mr. Karen, as usual. Very entertaining.
Awesome sauce.
I think that we, interrupt him more than ever now, but it's fun.
Interrupting him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well,
Interrupting
with
it is.
with the
That's what we do.
ongoing writer strike, that may be the last news.
Interrupt. I am going to interrupt this laughter with a very important news flash.
Okay.
In the studio with us today, the one and only Manny Grajeda.
Nice.
Nice.
I like that pronunciation.
Welcome.
That
Oh.
was beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, in the house from Manuel and the band.
Yeah.
Manuel the band. It's Manny himself. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Great.
Good.
Super good seeing here tonight.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Dude, your socials have been like flying. Flying off the charts, like from when you were here last year to now. Let's talk about that a little bit. What's been going on with your social streams and all the attention you've been getting?
Yeah, it's I wish I could tell you. I don't know. That all is still kind of enigmatic to me. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just been a lot of playing. We played a lot over the last year. Although that's not super new. We've always played a lot. But I think it's the type of shows we've played. And then we have had quite a bit of help from getting some management as well. So that's been really nice to kind of change the game with that. Takes a lot off like the artist's shoulders and allows us to kind of do our thing. So that's been getting us a lot of help. So I would say that's probably also a part of the equation as well. That and just rocking out as much as possible. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And some solid good talent.
yeah,
That always helps.
that does. I think that's part of it too. So.
It does. You have a really inviting type of vibe.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah, you do. And so, that plays a big part in the whole picture of things.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kick off this show with Hell Yeah Every Day by Manuel the Band.
Awesome.
Love it.
Call me what you will, 'cause I got nothing to keep me still. Use me for what you may,
I heard it.
All right.
Right?
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Wow. That's freaking great.
Thanks.
Play it again.
We have so
Nice.
adopted that in our household.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. It's, you know what? I love, okay, I hope that I really put this in the right words.
Yeah.
Okay. It's really such a simple idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But how you put it to music and the whole concept of it, and then it just brings it all to life. Like, and then so I'm in my house.
Yeah.
Just, simple us little family, and the hell yeah every day thing. We started applying that. It's funny because we started applying it to everything. I make my coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
and
hell
I'm
yeah.
like, hell yeah.
There you go.
Every
It'd make a
And
good
then-
bumper sticker.
And then,
Right? It should be.
There you go.
and then
Actually, that's a good idea.
I know, right?
That's a really good
make it into
idea.
a bumper
Yeah.
sticker. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's cool.
So we do simple things. We do complicated things like layered lasagna. It doesn't matter. We're just we sing goofy stuff in our family all the time, and
Yeah.
that's one of the things that we adopted. So thank you for letting
Yeah.
us adopt
I'm glad.
your hook.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That song is like it's I don't know if you have this when you're like messing around with songs and stuff, but it's like one of those ones where when we first started playing it, I was a little weirded out about playing it because it is not a very serious song. It's like it just kind of poured out one night and it was just like, well, whatever. And it's all pretty much just on one chord the whole time. And so I brought it to the guys and I was like, what do you think about this? Like, it's more just fun. And I don't know, I kind of have a song's serious. I want it to be like a serious song. And they're like, dude,
yeah.
this is fun. Just screw it. Let's play it. And it just became cool. And like the horns like did their thing. George has that rockin' pedal steel solo. Like everything. It's just a lot of cool stuff going on. So it turned out to be a song that I think taught me a lot about just, you don't have to take it all so seriously. So.
You know what's interesting about you saying it's not a serious,
Yeah.
okay, it's a fun. I totally get that it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
But here's what's interesting: that song crosses the borderlines.
Sure.
Okay, between just fun, only fun, to also it's really a good motivator for every day, which is actually very in-depth and serious.
Sure.
Because on a daily basis, we have to say to ourselves, well, yeah, hell yeah, every day.
That's why it says
mean,
the bumper
like-
sticker.
Yeah, no, I'm
It
gonna
really is.
pocket that idea.
Yeah, no.
So it's really far more serious than its initial intention.
You know, I love that. I love the subjectivity of interpretation. I think that's always really cool to hear
Right.
what people hear. It's like, oh yeah, of course that's what it meant. It's
Of
just-
course.
Well, the other thing too is that music is a good place for people to go when they don't want to worry about everything else and maybe not
Yeah.
necessarily, be serious and stuff. And this is like an anthem. I could see this, on a mega stage with everybody, doing
Yeah.
their thing to it. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's-
really neat.
That's how it feels playing with those guys.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Anthem.
Anthem.
It's an
Manny's
anthem. It's a bumper
anthem.
sticker.
Yeah, the bumper sticker anthem. I
Yep.
love that.
All right. We expect to see that soon.
Okay, yeah.
Next up, we have Divine in the
Divine,
queue.
yeah.
Divine.
Like
you want to talk about this song any before we launch it off?
Yeah, I guess like this was on the first record. And it has this really ripping like sax and guitar solo at the end that was really cool. To be honest with you, that was a while ago that we recorded that. It was back in 2019, I think. So,
Woo!
yeah.
So far now.
yeah, so far back. But I mean, it feels like that. Like, like that was
I know.
that seems like, in the before times.
It does.
Totally.
It was
That's what we talk
before
about all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So
Before and after.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, this is just like I think just another rock out song. It's just a lot of fun
Awesome.
to play.
Nice.
All right.
Divine.
Let's do it.
By Manuel the Band.
your heartbeat rhythm on me. I can feel you still. Keep your heart closed as you unfold. Close the door and stay. Yeah, but it's only sex, life only. Oh, I never thought I'd say the vine. Yeah, as they wander, pull you closer, you love. Come on, tell me what you want. Oh, I'll give you what you need. Need your heart still. Oh, maybe what you thought isn't really what you see. And oh, my love kills. Heaven meets me with you beneath me. Come on, say my name. Back and forth we fake the feeling, or she says I stay. Yeah, but it's only sex, life only. Oh, I never thought I'd say the vine. Yeah, as they wander, pull you closer, you love. Come on, tell me what you want. Oh, I'll give you what you need. And need your heart still. Oh, maybe what you thought isn't really what you see. And oh, my love kills. No.
Wow.
What's up?
Man, that's a fantastic track. And yet another one. So
was
man,
divine.
tell me about your band. I mean, tell me. Let's give some information. The instrumentation. I can hear the horns. I can hear
Yeah.
the beautiful guitar work going on. I mean, your voice. It's just it's phenomenal. I say this about every show that we do. I'm lucky I get a front row seat. You know. To somebody new, and our listeners would surely who don't know of you would probably like to know the history.
Sure.
So, how'd this all happen?
Yeah. So it was kind of a, I guess. Well, okay. So the drummer, his name is Brandon. Him and I have been friends since we went to City College together. So I met him there, and we did some music stuff together. And over the years, we played in several bands, but we've always kind of stuck together in that. And so I told him about this project, and he was like, well, I know some cats from Dominguez Hills that might want to play. So he brought on a bass player at the time. That was Kevin at the time. Super cool dude. That guy's traveling all over the country right now just doing his music stuff. It looks like a lot of fun. And then the other guy was a guy named Richard, and he's the trombone player in the band.
Okay.
So he switches between trombone and trumpet. And then my buddy George, the guy who plays pedal steel, he's just the most filthy musician I've ever met. He's so good. And I knew he had played pedal steel, and I never really heard a ton of pedal steel, in complete honesty, at the time.
Right.
And so I asked him, I was like, do you want to come and play? I thought it'd be a unique sound. And he was like, yeah. And so we did. And then the final, and then Matt was on the saxophone. I think Matt was at a gig, and he just had his saxophone because he always has his saxophone on him.
Just happen to have.
Yeah, just happened. He's just pulling it out of his shirt.
Yeah, or lightweight.
Yeah, right. It's a very small saxophone.
Right.
And he just came on and ripped. And that was pretty much how the band formed. And then in the last year, we've been playing with this guy named Frank, who is a local bass player in Long Beach, and he's just filthy as well. He's really come in and made it his own, and that's been really nice. So it's a fun project to play with. It's a lot of sound. It's a lot of energy.
Yes.
So
that's what we hear from it. And I played in big band jazz in high school.
Okay, yeah.
And I was always like, God, I would love to be in a band someday with horns.
Yeah.
Because it adds such a beautiful sound in the background, and it's always to itself.
Yeah.
And I love the orchestration that you've put in the songs. It's just really neat to hear.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I want to hear more. So what can you tell us? Let's play the next track here, which is Get My Heart Off Your Mind.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that one before we play it?
Yeah, that's like the song that we like end our shows with usually. It's just like it's got this kind of, I don't know how they'd feel if I said it, but it's like Star Wars-y kind of ending. It's got this like super, it's like a little homage to that. Yeah, exactly. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. So yeah, it's a fun track. It's a fun way to end the show. It's just like the upbeat boom for the end.
All right, let's hear Get My Heart Off Your Mind. Let's play it.
But baby, I'm just a maybe. No guarantee for love or something down the line. It's driving you crazy. I'm making it easy. Oh, for you to hate my guts and wonder why you tried. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh baby told me you're just always annoying. Oh, as you treat the girl, you know she'd love you right. And you can say you tell her you're so stupid to leave her. You're caught on something else for now that occupies your time. No, pardon my wording, but what are you doing? No, you see you standing there waiting, hoping I'm saying maybe I'm changing. No. But what were you planning to do? Thinking I'd change over you? No, let's not go get crazy. Oh, on the surface you come and you're fine, but deep inside know that you're right. Oh, your constant maybes, worries, I'll mess it up time after time. You're better than all of my lines, no, so baby just leave me behind. Yeah. When get my heart off your mind. Oh no, get my heart off of your mind. Well, same old discussion. Oh, you say that you got this. You say that there's no time for love, and love's never been your side. Oh, but don't you see, baby, I'm literally I'll mess it up time after time. You're better than all of my lines, no. So baby, just leave me behind. Oh, get my heart off your mind. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Get my heart off your mind. Oh, no. Oh,
Awesome.
Holy
That was great.
smokes. Holy smokes.
What's
Okay,
up?
I was not expecting that. I'm floored.
It's a fun one.
Like I was saying, you're in my dream band.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to
I
go
love
now.
that,
Yeah, I mean the horn work, the drummer, the bass player. I mean all you guys. This is just crazy cool.
And
Crazy cool.
Crazy.
Add that to the bumper sticker.
Crazy cool.
Crazy
Hell
cool
yeah,
to the
every
bumper
day.
sticker.
Yeah, they'll go on
Crazy
the other
cool
side of your
every
bumper.
day.
Hell yeah, everybody. Crazy cool.
And
Seriously.
these guys, Manny and his band, what you are hearing, you will hear live.
Yeah.
And then
I don't
some.
doubt it for a second.
I mean, solid.
Yeah.
I've heard them in several different scenarios, different venues. So, you know how the venue is, each venue is a different situation.
Sure, yeah,
in and of
different acoustics
itself.
and all that
Right,
sort of stuff.
Right. And I have heard them in
So-
different venues, and these guys are what you hear. So you can count on this quality.
So you know what would be cool is to have that whole band
Yeah.
with the horns
Yeah.
in this room.
Oh, yes.
Because you stand on the stage and you
Yeah.
know I'll use it, the throttle
Yeah,
of
definitely.
horns when they're coming at you is just,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
It's a lot of power.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of power.
Those guys don't hold back either. Yeah, no, it's. I don't know about this room. It'd be a pretty tight fit, but
That's the point.
that's the point.
The point is obliteration of the studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
little sardining, I guess. Would be
It's
a word.
fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I mean, here's the thing is I don't think they've stood on a stage with horns.
No.
And until you're on the stage with have you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. But you know what? It is such you never forget it.
It
Yeah.
is. It
You know.
it actually does. It does like vibrate, and I can say this
Yeah.
because I sang in the Tupelo Symphony Orchestra.
I love that.
And when those horns and the strings
Yeah,
come
it's
in,
massive.
it just vibrates
Yeah.
your inner being. It vibrates your
Core?
core,
Yeah.
your spinal cord,
Yep.
every
Yeah.
nerve in your body.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I started crying. I started crying before it was my time to sing because the vibration was so awesome.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually invested. I finally did it. I made an investment in some in-ear monitors.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A game changer, first of all.
Yeah.
It's funny because I play. It's horrible for your ears, but I play only with one because it's so awkward. Like with in-ears, you can't hear or like really feel the crowd.
yeah, you need to hear
Right.
what's there.
Yeah,
yeah.
as soon as you're done playing, it's kind of just you might hear like in the background, like because that's all they can pick up.
Right.
Like, just
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
and it's just not the same. So
It'd be so hard.
I have to have one in, but the one I have
Yes.
in is on the side with the horns,
Yes.
and for obvious reasons.
Smart.
Yeah, right. And it's funny because I was like, when we first started playing and I had them in, I was like, thank God, like I can like hear myself. I can finally like kind of hear, and you can add the verb and stuff to your voice.
Sure.
And I love to go swimming with so
Swimming with the verb.
swimming with the verb. So, but it's funny. After a while, I started to realize I was like, I can't hear the horns at all. Like those things are really good. Like the in-ears are amazing. So luckily, we've been working with this amazing sound guy. His name is Dan. He's a local. He's an absolute legend when it comes to just doing sound, and he just loves doing it. You know, there's some sound guys out there,
Yeah,
they just like
yeah.
set it and forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
He is just walking around. He's just made it so nice. Especially as a band that like does a lot of DIY shows, to be able to have someone out there that just handles it has been really nice. But
Shout out to Dan.
shout out
Shout
to
out to
Dan.
Mr. Dan, the
Dan is
sound
the
man.
man. Dan is the man. And yeah, so anyway, he's got it all mixed. It's perfect. It's awesome. It's just nice. So
So you got so you have you.
yeah,
You have lap steel guy,
yeah, pedal steel.
pedal steel. You got 2 horns,
Yeah,
drummer,
and bass.
and bass. 6
dudes.
up there.
Yeah, yeah. We've played with as many as 10 people up there.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have some big dreams as far as like what I would like on stage. Like, and you know, it's possible too. That's the cool thing. I've been really fortunate to meet and play with many other people. Like I play with a lot of acoustic groups right now. I have one in particular that I'm really excited about. But we play each other's songs, and I think that's been a really fun thing for me too, is to be, you know, because Manuel the band, I'm Manuel. It's my song, so
Yes.
it's nice to nice to kind of back people up and like just play guitar with I play with a few other bands as well where I just play guitar and they're like, "Do you want to sing?" Nope. I just want to play guitar and just chill out and just hang out in the back and do my thing. And then with these acoustic groups, I sing with them and stuff as well and play guitar. But my goal is to somehow combine a little bit of that for like one stage, like 12 people. Just
Why not?
Absolutely insane.
So you've been playing your whole life?
It depends on. Yes, I've been playing music my whole life. My mom always said it started in the womb. She would play piano when she was like out to here, and she said like when I was out, when I was in the world, she would play the same songs, and I'd laugh and kick and smile. So
Cute.
So as I got,
works.
oh yeah, and my mom, she loves to make deals with me, and as a kid, I even realized then how horrible these deals were. But
It's always one-sided.
yeah, it's always one sided. Yeah,
Right.
Hear the deal.
but so she told me but this deal was the best deal she ever made. With me, her and I, this transaction. So I remember I was 6 years old, and she said, "Okay, you play piano for 5 years and take lessons, and after that, you play whatever you want."
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, as a kid at the time, that was the last thing I wanted to do.
Sure.
Like, all my friends, it was right, and it was torture. It was right near the window, and all my friends were outside playing basketball.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck in there with Dot Swayze, just
Right.
playing piano and getting told like, you don't know what you're doing. I was like, I'm 6. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the
I don't
time
know
to do
anything
it,
about
though.
this. So that was the
Yeah.
deal. And then I actually ended up taking lessons for around 6 years. And then after that, just started moving. Oddly enough, I lived in a small town in Vermont, and they had a steel drum band. And I ended up playing steel drum for like 6 years, and we toured all over New England. That school was amazing, super random. So I love the island jams; those are fun. The Hawaiian shirt,
Sure, yeah.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, and then my mom, we didn't grow up with much money, so whatever she could afford, she'd bring home. And I remember for Christmas or birthday, she'd bring home those little starter packs like guitar and bass, and just kind of that was it. She's like, figure it out, and that's what I did. And so growing up, I just kind of figured a lot of instruments out, and guitar's the one that feels and felt and still feels the most comfortable for writing.
Yeah.
But when I get on a piano, it's a new experience again, all the time, which is nice.
Well, and the foundation of piano. I mean,
Yeah.
once you have that, pretty much everything comes easier.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
Especially with guitar.
Yeah.
So singing as well?
Singing as well, yeah. I've always really loved singing. I went to a couple of music camps throughout sixth, seventh, eighth grade. And I learned a lot about harmony. I honestly, I prefer to sing harmony, especially when we're recording tracks. Like, get the melody done. Like, yeah, that's done. Now let's get to the harmonies. Let's do the fun part. And it's just so much fun because you can do so much with harmony and just make the song sound so cool. So, yeah. Always been singing.
Well, that you've done. I mean, your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
It's different. It's not like if this came on the radio, especially that last track, I would be calling the station, going, "Who is that? Where did that come from?" And that's what you want. I mean, yeah, like I said,
where do I get it?
Because Manny has his own sound, and that is refreshing for all of us. Definitely, especially here on radio, it's refreshing to hear you. You have your own voice, your own sound.
Yeah.
Because the copycats, it really gets exhausting to hear the copycats. Yeah. So we really appreciate you just being you.
Oh,
and that's yummy.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate hearing that. I think that especially today is kind of I don't know if the word struggle is the right word, but it's definitely a thing in art. You want to sound individual. You want to individualize yourself.
Yeah.
And that can be tough sometimes.
Definitely.
And it's okay. It's okay to say it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Because it is
Yeah.
actually. It is a struggle because there is this pull to be a copycat.
Sure.
Or there's this pull to be enunciate more or make your vowels sound more like this or more like that or change this or change that. There is a pull for changing for some kind of mainstream sound.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay? But it's very much more pleasant to hear you as you are. On that same note, I do want to shout out to your mom. Yay.
Let's go, Pam.
From one man, mom to another.
Yay.
Good work, Mom.
Yay for just putting those things and those opportunities in your path.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have a choice, even though it was a deal.
It was a smart deal.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
It was a good deal.
Yeah. I think we all won. So.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
I think mine was mowing the lawn, then you get to play or something.
Yeah.
See, I still got
it
stuck
was
with that.
Brutal.
Mine was something like, if you clean your bedroom, I'll let you make dinner.
See, that's
Cool.
just.
I know, but for you, that's a good thing, Mike.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Or if you make dinner, I'll let you clean your room.
It's all about how you shape it in your mind. You know?
It is all about how you shape
Whichever
things.
sounds better at the moment.
Yeah. Perspective. It's all about perspective.
All right, let's see. We got another tune here.
Yeah, Me and My Mind.
Yes.
Wow.
So
What you got to say
Get
about
my
that?
get my heart off of your mind.
Yeah, get my heart off your mind. Me and my mind. A lot of mind songs.
A lot of mind stuff here.
I'm a thinker. I like to think.
yes.
Honestly, this one came about. This is off the last album that we put out, and that one we did during the pandemic, which the during times. And God, that was a strange time to be doing music. But we did it, and it was a lot of unknown variables. We didn't know what was going on. I don't think anyone.
Nobody did.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
knew what was going on. But you know what? I gotta do a shout out to George on that one. During that time, I kind of lost a lot of hope on all that stuff, and George was the one who picked up the mantle and said, "No, let's keep going." So this was one of the songs that came out of that time.
All right, let's play it. Me and My Mind.
Time's been slipping in front of me, and seconds they're passing right on through, and I can hate when they fly by. Is one moment closer, seeing you. But I'll be honest, I couldn't fight this. Oh, baby, 'Cause I'm leaving the ways I used to know behind. Just maybe you'd say, baby, you're mine. Well, I want your love, it's all I feel changed me in my mind.
Wow, wonderful.
Another great track.
Yeah.
I love
Job
how
well
the
done.
guitar on that last song was playing like the upper harmony
Yeah.
to what you were singing.
Oh yeah.
That was sweet.
Cool. Yeah. No, thank you.
What you got coming up for gigs around the SoCal area?
Yeah, so we got I have a show next week with George, the pedal steel player, and Chelsea Rose. She's a girl that I sing with quite a bit. She's fantastic, super talented, just amazing musician. So we're doing a little acoustic trio thing at the Hotel Cafe next Tuesday with spotlight sessions, and then after that. I will be playing with the band. We're going to Fresno, Sacramento, and Visalia. And then after that, San Luis Obispo.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Where are you playing in San Luis Obispo?
It's a place called The Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been there to hang out. I've never been there to see or play music. So.
Well, it's a cool little town. That's for sure.
I do. I love
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo. So that specific place, though, I haven't been to hang out.
Awesome.
So it'll be fun.
Cool. Well, you got to play down here.
Nice. Well, definitely. And I know as soon as the writer's strike is lifted,
Yeah.
you have plans to play on a night show.
Oh, yeah. There's it's been in the discussions. Nothing that's super set in stone yet. Mostly just conversations about it. But that's cool. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It
about
all starts with conversations.
So
Yeah.
That's how it gets started. And
Yeah.
who's that with?
Man,
you don't have to say.
I was gonna say I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Yet.
Okay, well that's okay. All right, so but when it happens, we'll be sure to plug it here.
Yeah, let us
on
know. We'll plug it.
GZ.
Yeah.
GZR, we'll plug it for you.
That'd be
and
amazing.
we'll be listening.
Yeah.
And I have a question. Where can people get your tunes?
Oh yes.
Where we have to go to get the music?
Yeah. Spotify is probably the easiest one, but it's available anywhere really. Apple Music, Spotify, whatever your fancy is. It's up there.
And your
awesome.
socials, Manuel the band.
Yeah, there's no other Manuel the band out there. So
That worked out well.
yeah, it really did. It was
That simplifies things a lot.
Just Manuel the band at everything. It's funny on our email signatures. I don't handle a lot of that stuff. That's mainly George who does a lot of that stuff. And I remember when I signed on to the MTV Gmail one day, and in the signature it says like Manuel the website, Manuel the YouTube, Manuel the Instagram, Manuel the Facebook. I was like,
Oh my God.
I was like, I mean, it makes sense, but
Yeah, right.
This is a lot. All right.
Yeah, but at least you got the band.
We got the-
That's important.
Yeah, and they are absolutely amazing musicians. So it's a lot of fun to play with them, and we're like a little family. So it's nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And we're lucky to have you here on Ground
Yeah, we
Zero
are.
Radio.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I feel lucky to be here. Thanks for having me. It's just been great.
Absolutely. All right, what we got coming up next?
Yeah, we got one more to go. We got Love But Don't Need You.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Seriously.
Did I say that seriously?
You did.
All right.
You put a spin on it there.
Awesome. Well, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
the same. I let you go, but won't go far. Black and white, you want a meaning, but gray is where I reside to avoid feeling. The cute, the safe, the little games I do to keep you. The hardest part is I love but don't need you. It's not that I don't see what's in front of me, but this heart, it's just so used to being on its own. And sometimes, well, that just comes off way too cold. And I hope you don't expect this is always me, but right now it's me. Right now it's me.
I'm not saying it's you. I have things I have to do, you know.
Wow.
Tasty.
Man, if you can get lost in a track, that's the one right there.
That was the one.
That's flying down the 5 freeway.
Yeah, straight shot.
I missed my exit.
I missed it a couple times. I love how the saxophone comes to the front as the front instrument, and then
works.
there's still this ethereal thing going on in the background.
Very
That's
much
a
so.
really lovely combination. Where was this song produced?
Produced, that song was done at Jazz Cat Studio in Long Beach with Johnny Bell, and but that song was actually like written with my buddy. It was right at the beginning of the pandemic. We took a little cruise up to Santa Barbara and just hung out on the train tracks there. And I told him, I was like, I have this idea, but like maybe you have some ideas and stuff. And so, yeah, we just kind of sat there and I just kind of bounced stuff off of him and he told me what he thought and that's what came out. And it was just one of those songs that just came together in the studio really quickly. It was like a 5-hour process. It just felt super natural. It was really cool.
Wow. It feels that way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I
It's
love that
beautiful.
song. Cool.
We have a caller for you on the phone. Can you hear us?
Hi, yes, I can.
Hi, you had a question for Manny.
Hi, Manny. I've heard you a couple of times in different locations. Don't ask me where. It's been so many already that I've lost track. But I'm actually asking this question for my girlfriend. She's too shy to call, but she keeps noticing that your listener numbers are increasing on Spotify, which is great for the band, but she's worried because she wants to know if you're thinking of any ways to stay accessible to local listeners. So yeah, I was just wondering if you had an answer to that.
I mean, I hope to be playing more shows and stuff locally. I think that's the goal. I guess, like, what do you mean by accessible?
I guess Well, we found you in an alley during Christmas, some sort of little powwow, kind of a secret thing. You guys were going off, and we were walking by, and I thought, man, that music sounds great. Let me sneak off and see what I'm listening to, and that's how we found you. So I'm wondering if there are going to still be ways to have you close to local listeners in that way.
Oh yeah. I love doing that stuff, and like as the holidays get closer and closer, those kinds of shows pop up all the time. So yeah, that's definitely the goal, and I look forward to hopefully more alleyway shows, I guess.
Definitely.
Coming to an alley near you.
Thank you so much for calling in. You're awesome.
No
Keep
problem.
listening. Thank you. Well, there you go, Mr. Popularity.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was very cool.
That
cool.
was, yeah. So, up your security on your next show, and
Because you're getting popular. That's a good thing.
Well,
you-
it's in the alleyway. That's why.
Yeah.
the
That's fine.
popularity thing is great.
Whatever it takes. It's all
And
good. It's all good.
Manny is definitely a real person. He's right here
is.
with us in the studio here at Ground Zero Radio.
Mm-hmm.
He is a very likable. He's very accessible as a human being, any human being can be, and he relays that in his music.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
That's the most important thing, is that we can relate to him through his music most of all, but he also is the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
We love Manny and Manuel the band, and when you, once you reach that spotlight place on those late night shows, make sure
Whatever they might be.
whatever that might be. Yeah, we'll be following, but
Thanks.
even on top of that, make sure you or your manager is also queuing us in so that we can plug it for you,
Oh yeah.
so that we can support you.
Thank you.
That's our mission here, is just to be supportive, and
And that means the world.
well, you are awesome. I'm telling you, from a year ago to now, your streaming numbers and your followers numbers have multiplied like something unbelievable. That's not.
I think there's a buzz going, is what she's
There's
saying.
a buzz going.
There's definitely a
There's
buzz
a
going.
buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is because of you. That's because of your talent. But it's your talent, but it's also you as a person.
Oh, thank you. I
Which
appreciate
comes through your writing. And when you print those bumper stickers,
Yeah.
I've got a car for it. I have bumper stickers on my car. I don't know why people don't put bumper stickers on, but I got them.
No, I love that. I
let me know.
I think that's probably one of the best merch ideas I've heard. So,
I'm gonna ping you in a week or two.
please
Right.
do, yeah, please.
Where's
the
my
bumper
sticker?
sticker?
I love that.
My sticker.
Awesome. Manny, thank you so much for coming
Thanks
in
for
tonight.
coming
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Manuel the band is how you can follow them on social media. All of the above, Facebook, Instagram, and then some.
And some.
And thank you so much for making the drive down here from Long Beach.
LBC. Long Beach.
The OBC.
There you go.
To the OC.
Out. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.